Let's go, I guess. So first of all, who is here? Um, I think that oh, there is a lot of noise. Maybe that's because of my mic. Wait, I don't know. Is it better now? Because I want to sound. Hello, Miss Lista. What? Why can't you I can't find a solution. Yeah, I mean, that's weird. It's supposed to be a good mic. Oh, maybe. Maybe that's the reason. I am waiting for me to hear myself again, but I doubt it's gonna do anything. I'm just so confused. Like, why? Yes, it's nice. No, I can't. I can't get rid of those mic issues. Uh, why? Just why? Mazdista, can you get on Discord, like in a call, just so you can hear my voice and tell me whether that's a mic problem or problem with the stream application? Like an actual microphone, right? What you can do is make it really quiet and then just put it closer to your face. It should remove background noise. I mean, it's literally next to my mouth, so I don't know how to make it closer. Oh, okay, alright. For the newcomers, I see that there are 3 people watching now, so I guess message is time me and someone else. You can send a message, a comment, so I can see who you are. That would be very nice. Yeah, I don't know why this mic is missing like that. I just have no clue. And there aren't that many settings. There is just an audio thing called noise suppression. So I thought it would be good enough. Maybe I can. Oh, there is. Okay, this is Nancy, I guess. Why can't I see your message on YouTube, Nancy? Oh, okay. That might be the reason. But hi, Nancy, anyway. Maybe how it is. Let me check. No, you just can't hear me anymore. Okay. Let me cut it off. Oh, hi, Progists. Uh, like if I talk like this, does it glitch? If I talk like this, does it glitch? No, I don't think that has anything to do with how loud I talk. I guess I'm just gonna do this way, no matter how glitchy my sound is, but that's very sad. So, who wants to be coach for now? Maybe the boss will me. So, So we are going to start with the boss. Let's see what map he wants to play on. Which map, actually? Okay, base plates. Why is my game so weird? I don't know. So, base plates. Where is this map already? Okay, right here. Let's go. Oh, yeah, right. I mean, can you call right now? Oh, you were you were in the call. Okay, my bad. So, what the hell? Okay, you're back. I- Is it glitching here or is it fine? Right now? So the problem is from my mic. What can I do actually? Yeah, just mm, maybe that's because of EB. Like he told me to higher my mic noise, and maybe that's because of this that my mic is lagging. So I lowered it, and I hope it's gonna be better. So yeah, now I'm just gonna play. And thanks for the feedback, Maslista. I'm gonna leave you. Okay, okay. Now we can. No, now we can play. All right. I'm completely rusted. Okay, there is a problem with his aim, which is not consistent enough to let me the time to get back my shield, which is bad. Okay, nice. That was better. Okay, I've got 4 messages. Hi, Sam. Okay, so there is something very predictable with his movements, like the way he always do right, left, right, left, right, left all the time. So no matter how many jumps he is doing, if I know the direction, it's pretty easy to predict it. Mm, I'm the one to get coached, actually. I'm playing very badly. Uh, okay, that wasn't very cool. Okay, he's doing a lot of things in a very good way. Like the way he moves in close range is interesting. Um, it's really confusing, therefore it's very good. Uh, yeah, let's keep fighting so as to know more things. Wow, I'm lagging a lot. Wow, okay. Okay, that's more interesting than I thought. Uh, Please don't kill me when I'm checking the comments. I can start noticing a lot of patterns that are the same ones. But for now, I want to play a bit more so as to be very certain about what I'm gonna say. And also to prove that that kind of playstyle is easy to counter, in fact. I don't know if he's going to join back. I'm just waiting. But basically, there is one first thing about his playstyle. Let me just do this very quickly. Okay. So, the first thing is that he's often doing right and left things without trying to abuse this instead. Sometimes you can go to the right only and then switch again to right left, but what he's always doing is right left, which is not bad in itself, but if you do it too much, it's quite easy to notice and then to punish. Then there is one more thing. He's abusing a lot of uh, how do I say that? Very slow jumps, I guess. Like he's gonna jump once and then wait and then twice and wait and then a third time, and he's abusing it a lot right before landing. So first of all, it's annoying to play against that kind of playstyle. It's quite passive. Wait, what? Okay, it's quite passive. Mm, so it's annoying, which is a good thing. But if you do it too much again, you will eventually be able to be punished. Uh, yeah, that's all I noticed for now in his playstyle. His aim isn't that good, which is nerfing him a lot compared to other players. Uh, and that's all for now. I wish I could play one more time against boss abusing short jumps like you abuse me in chess. No, like he's not doing short jumps. In fact, I'm gonna show it to you in game, so it's easier to understand. Because for now it's just, I guess, not clear for you. You can do short jumps like this, like jumping once, again and again, or even twice, or even just not jumping at all. That's a mix-up possible. But what boss is doing is basically to wait as much as possible before landing. Oh, I don't have free jumps, sorry, my bad. I was like, why can't I jump 3 times? Hmm? Okay, it's not laggy anymore, which is cool. Nice, I guess, but that's confusing. I thought the live stream stopped, but it didn't, so fine. So basically, boss jumps are always like this, which is confusing because a lot of players would play like this, which is quite easy to punish since you often touch the floor and therefore you have more opportunity to. Uh, your opponent has more opportunities to hit you when you land on the floor often. And in comparison, when you play more passively with more jumps, it's supposed to be harder. However, I'd like boss to mix it up more so it's less predictable in the long term. Anyway, I don't think that boss is going to come back. I don't know who that ping is from. Boss, je sais pas où t'es passé. But if anyone else wants to fight, raise your hand. I'm waiting. Maybe Sam, maybe Fazo, whoever it is. I don't know. Or maybe Nancy, if she's watching the stream. Okay, let's go, Sam. I won't have anything to say about his playstyle. Like, he's just too strong. I'm gonna get destroyed. So I'm inviting you, Sam. Okay, go, I guess. Okay, first kill. I didn't expect that at all. Cool, I guess. Okay. Yes, it's hard. The second best player at the moment. He's got good movements, he's got good aim. Maybe he can try to stay on the floor more often, since it's very confusing, very efficient pattern. But I don't really know how he can improve himself otherwise, other than that. And he doesn't even need to get better against me. He's already clapping me. Okay. But maybe if Samuel has some tips to give to me, that would be interesting for the viewers. Like anything I'm doing wrong, maybe probably my aim, my movements as well. If he noticed something very recurrent in my movements. But yeah, I can't really give any tip for now. Okay. No message for now. One more, I guess, and then I will start to fight with other people. Because that would be more of a training live stream than a coaching one. If I kept fighting some. Maybe I can try to explain what I'm doing. So basically, I'm trying to stay in the center of the map so as to have more option for my movements. I'm also trying to shoot at him as much as possible, and sometimes I'm trying to get very slightly different movements just to make sure he doesn't hit me. I'm often staying on the floor, which is very my playstyle, because I want to keep my jumps for other things to react at the last moment. Okay, I'm not in a good position. Uh, okay, he's so hard to hit. Okay, I have to unlock. I have no other option. Okay, just getting rolled on. GG, man. So, anyone else gonna get sludge? That wouldn't change anything, in my opinion. I can't coach your sludge if I'm not watching your point of view. I think it would be too hard for me to understand what you were trying to do, so that wouldn't have any interests for a coaching live stream. Oh yeah, Bully Maguire. Maybe you want to fight, and welcome by the way. I'm trying to find someone. Uh, je sais pas écrire. Yes, indeed, I'm rusty. Your movements. So yeah, here Sam is explaining me that my movements are good. My aim is bad. I used to have a better aim actually, but the live stream, which makes me a little bit lagging, and the fact that I'm rusty, I haven't played for long, explains that my aim is horrible for now. Yes, but if I spam the ground, I won't be able to hit you with correct damage, with decent damage, you know. So yeah, I let him make it alive on 1 HP. That's right. You probably remember about it, but I said, "Oh my god, he has very good movement." And yeah, I just couldn't hit him here, and that's a problem. I should be able to finish my opponent when he's low. And I don't know if there is anything else. You get on French server and I fight you. And then were you on 1 HP? Really? I thought you had a bit more. I don't know. I can't tell. Maybe I should have trained myself because before doing this live stream. Maybe that would have been smarter. Smarter. So now I'm waiting for someone to join. Maybe Flo can be interested. So you tend to get close to me without any. Ah, yes, that's a very bad habit from me. Especially when, yeah, I was doing the same thing with Winter, and that's just a terrible idea. It's a bad habit from me. So what Sam is saying is that as soon as I get low, I'm just gonna rush my opponent that way, and I'm not even at ease in close range. So this is just stupid. Diagonal movement. Okay. Yes, that will be smarter already. Oh, nightmare. Let's go. Diagonal which is closer to the side instead of forward, you know. Yes, I do know. I got it. Like, if you assume Sam is here instead of going like this or like this, I should go like this and slowly get closer. So now let's start the fight against Nightmare. He's a high tier player, who's quite good. So let's see why he hasn't got tier for now. Wow, that's lagging. Nice freeze. Okay, so what I noticed so far is that he's got very bad movements. He's trying to fix them, but that's not quite working. So I think that he's taking these in a much too simple way. Oh, okay. You see, that was my habit. I got closer from him when I was low. So what I noticed so far is, first of all, most of his movements are just gonna be on the line. Like, only on the line. Like, he's jumping, okay, but he's not going backwards or forward. He's just gonna stay on the line, which is a problem. Then, when he's doing the jump, he's just going to jump in a direction without changing it. When you jump, you can jump like this, okay, one direction, but you can also jump like this and come back, which is much harder to predict. And Nightmare is only going in the same direction all the time. My game log. Okay, this is death. Okay, goodbye, Sam. Thanks for your participation. There is something up with my aim. So here you can see, as I showed you a bit earlier, he's often just going in the same direction, in full direction, in fact, because he's changing direction. But once he jumps, he's not going to change it. So it's a full direction. There is something else. He's never coming in close range. Uh, Therefore, it's easy for me to adapt myself and basically get into close or long range whenever I want to. That might be a problem against players that are active in both ranges. I want to try to show it to you right now. Like, I'm gonna play aggressively. Okay, now I'm gonna go in long range. Now I'm gonna go back on close range again. Wow, those lags. I'm not even trying to aim. You see, that's all because of his movements. If he had good movements like Samuel, I would not be able to beat him without aiming. Now long range again. Now you see, because of this problem of only staying in long range, I'm the one who chooses the playground on which we are playing. So that's a big disadvantage for him. Like, once again, I'm in close range. Uh, I'm gonna die now, I think. Yeah, it was most likely going to happen. But see, compared to the former score, former match, that was much, much, much easier for me. Only because I was able to mix up my distance with him, while he's not able to adapt to it. So even with a very bad aim, I'm able to beat a high tier player just by analyzing his movements and his position compared to me. So 2-5, while the score was 3-3. That's the difference that it makes. Now let's try to find another weakness of Nightmare. I don't know if there is any. I think that he's not active with his movements at all. Like, I can somewhat be able to do whatever I want to do with my movements. Like, I can mess up around him and somewhat try to survive. Well, he's struggling a lot more. He's jumping as soon as he can jump, which is a panic. Like he's panicking when he's moving. That's not something he's doing on purpose. Like you should be able to uh, do the moves you want to do instead of doing panic options. My game is so smooth. It didn't last long, but it was very smooth. Yeah, it's not smooth at all anymore. Wow, I'm lying. I think that I have to do a movement guide because for now everyone is having a lot of troubles with movements. Okay, he's been going on the left, uh, which was interesting. He didn't change at all. I thought he would, but he didn't. Wow, I'm just lagging a lot right now. Mm, a little hard to play, not gonna lie. So he won this time. I didn't use the trick of changing the range, the distance. Wow, big lag. Mm, I'm missing a lot of shots. I don't really know what to say about his playstyle anymore. I think I've said anything, everything. Wow, I can't say anything with these lags. I just can't play. Is there anyone watching anymore? Four people. Who is that? Wow. I can barely control my my character. Oh, okay, GG man. I'm gonna try to find someone else. Who has joined? Why is there a thing? I have no idea. So I'd like to fight someone else, maybe Nancy if possible. I if you want to. Maybe I'm gonna do a short explanation again. So your first flow nightmare is one. What is his his movements? And what do I mean by that? It's full directions. So when you jump nightmare, what you often do is to jump all the way here, only on the right, while you can start jumping on the right and then go back on the left, which can be a very interesting mix-up. Uh, let's show you full direction and mixed up direction. Okay, now second problem. Uh, it's your range problem, range mix-ups. So you're only, and I say only, staying in long range. That's the only thing you do. Like if there is a map, okay, you will always stay here, far away from me. As far as possible from me. Let's say it's me and you here. And why is this a problem? Because I can, whenever I want to, decide to go in close range. Like, I am able to go wherever I want to. So if I want to go in close range, I will. If I want to stay in long range, I will. If I want to go in mid range, I will. And you won't be able to change this because you're the one who is only running away. And if at some moment you don't go by yourself in close range, so as to punish me and show me that you can play in every range you want, I will be able to make advantage of this and go in the range I want whenever I want to. This is what happened in the third match we played, I think. The third problem. Wait, let me check here. Oh, okay, sure. Just wait a little bit, Nancy. The third problem with your playstyle is, how can I call this? The line problem. Okay, the line problem. So basically, let's uh, let's think it's arena base plate. Okay, you're here, and you're only going to move this way on a line, on a straight one. So just that way. Or maybe you're gonna go here, I don't know, I don't really mind. But like, this is only a line, okay? And the thing is, you should play more with this kind of movements. You go a bit forward, okay? And then you go back, and then, I don't know, just try to not make a line only, because it's pretty easy for me to be able to guess what you're going to do next if that's just only a line, you know. That's all. That's the line problem. So these are these three main problems I've been able to notice in playstyle. So let's recap. For direction, you only go in one direction when you jump. Range mix-ups. You're not trying to mix up your range, which is a problem. And then the famous line problem. You're only making lines with your movements. So try to fix that. Now, Nancy. Hmm? Is it what you're seeing? No way. I'm sorry, guys. That sucks. And my mic is horrible. Why? Okay, Nancy's here. Let's fight. I think that I'm going to lose because Nancy is very good at the game. So she's a high tier player as well, but she has very good movements. Okay, sad. Okay, so I noticed one first problem. Let me just delete everything. Corner. Why is she not shooting? Mm-hmm. Okay. You should not do this floral pattern too often. Okay. Wow. What happened? Okay, so I'm gonna illustrate the way this is a problem to stay in the corner. So she's often staying here on the border of the map. And I'm gonna show you why that's a problem. So I'm just gonna get closer from her. I'm just gonna go back, 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 back again until he's just on the front uh, of the arena. Well, I just died. Okay, but usually I wouldn't. Let's trap her again, just right here. So I can do any movement I want. And she's kind of trapped here. I think that she listened to me because she immediately changed her playstyle, which is good. Okay, very good. She changed everything. So now she's not staying here anymore, and she's trying to use the whole space on the map, which makes it much harder for me. Uh, try to get good aim. Wow. No way. Okay. I have to fix my aim. That was a bad jump, in my opinion, to go here at that moment. Like, my aim isn't good enough, and you didn't need to go here because you had enough HP to survive in case I shot you. So they just gave me a free hit since you came back. Okay, that was my bad habit to get closer from my opponent when I'm low. I'm gonna try to stay away now because I'm better at aiming control. Maybe long range might be one of her issues, weaknesses. Wow, I'm lagging so hard. Wow, okay. That was stupid for me. Again, I went closer from her just as soon as I got low HP, which was bad. Just bad. Okay, I got that here. Ay, 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 ay. I can't find many weaknesses for now. I'm also trying to survive, so I'm not focused on analysis. Sorry. Like she's not doing obvious mistakes. Lags. Help. Oh, that was a nice combo, to be honest. Very good aim lock here, or whatever it was. I'm dead. GG. Okay, so very interesting player. Now let's talk about the issues and the good points of her playstyle. So the corner thing, well, that's a detail, but when the fight started, what she was often doing is going right here and stay here trapped. Like let's imagine the map is divided in four parts. I would stay here and limit her, block her, disable her to go another area than this one, this whole area. And this is a problem because that makes it very easy for me to predict what she's going to do here in this small area. But then she fixed it somehow. Then another problem is maybe in long range. She's not as a, it's harder for her in long range because in long range, good movements are less efficient. That's why she has to work on her aim in long range so as to compensate the difference between how efficient your movement can be in long range and in short range. Um, is there any other issue? No, I don't think so. But her aim isn't the best one, but it's good enough. And she's got very good movements. Of course, you probably noticed it. She's mixing up her jumps, very good jumps. They are not always low, not always high, not always mid. There is a lot of mix up with all of them. Um, she's not always doing right left that way. and not always doing right that way. She's often changing. She doesn't have that line problem. She would often go crazy with her movements and go wherever she wants to, which is very good. Uh, yeah, her movements were just very good, very good. There is not. I can't speak English. She's got better movements than most people on the game. Most players, even god tier players. So her movements were really good, and yeah, that's it. I don't have many mistakes to highlight. Very good. Maybe there is Burb who is going to join the stream. That would be nice. Back time to watch stream. Listen, Burb, you can fight me now, and you even have to, or I won't have anyone to play with. Alright, man. I hope my lags are not gonna be too harsh for me. Presents. Thank you, Nancy, for your fights. Thanks. And hello, Bird. So, where is he? I'm on friend's server, by the way. Maybe the last five for today. Whoa, my back hurts a lot. Ah, what can I do? Okay. Oof. That hurts. Just waiting for Burb. Oh, okay, alright. Nice. Let's go. He's got my skin with earphones. So Burb is supposed to be mid tier, if I'm right. He's got the best movements on the game, I think, and he's working on his aim. I think that I know what to do against him. I think that I found a solution. I'm gonna try it and tell you if it works. Okay, it's okay. It's not the best solution, but it's working. So basically, when I rush him, he doesn't really know what to do, especially when I go with random movements. And if you jump a lot, he's going to notice it and be able to punish it. But if you stay on the floor, mm, he's going to be confused a lot. Like, you can see it yourself. Staying on the ground isn't a bad thing against him, in close range at least. Oh, oh, holy shit. He got mad. And now that I confuse him, I'm gonna go in the long range, exactly like I did with Nightmare, and bully him. If I can aim, of course. Okay, I can. Yo. So he's got good movements. He's got issues with his aim, and well, that's not certain for now. But if you change a lot your playstyle, it's gonna be harder for him to adapt himself to you. So I don't know how he can fix it. Maybe by doing some things that would force me to play it in a certain way. That was dumb. Don't ever do that in a serious fight. Never. Now long range. Okay, fair. My long range isn't that efficient, but his is even less efficient. And this is the important thing here. Nope, I'm not gonna get closer. Ah, I tried to somewhat get him, but it failed. As you can see, close range is just a distraction against him. Hmm. And now that he's used to my close range, I can start to feint close range. Like I'm getting closer, no, I'm going back. And I'm getting closer, and I'm going back. This is called conditioning. You make your opponent used to something, and then you change it. So he's completely confused and lost. Oh, well, I'm dead. My aim, please, please, please. Okay, okay. I can breathe now. GG. Yeah, GG, man. Yes, that was the last fight for today. Now let's give some tips to Burb. The reason why I've been able to find these weaknesses so easily is because I know him pretty well and I know the way he's playing. Burb is the kind of person to analyze the game a lot and try to find solutions to problems a lot. And this is something very good, very efficient, under the condition that your opponent is often doing the same thing. In that case, you can easily identify the problem and easily find a solution to the problem. The thing is, the more problem you make, the harder it is for the person to adapt himself to it. So what I've done is I made a problem with close range. I've made another one with long range. Well, it was a fail because of my bad aim, but I tried. And when he got used to both of these options, I started to make another problem, which is fake close range. Well, I'm just gonna copy paste it because I'm lazy to write everything. Fake close range here. So the thing is, I was getting closer from him. So let's imagine Burb is this thing, and I am this thing. So I was playing as if I was going to go close from him again. But right before I would stop here, shoot, and then go back. It's a fake close range. So I think that you've been able to notice it a lot. He was shooting right here because his aim lock is bad and he's only predicting. So he was shooting here while I was already back here. And if you mix up all these options way too often, he won't be able to find the solution anymore because it's too random. I used to have that kind of mindsets with Super Sludge. Like, I see my opponent is doing this thing, therefore I'm going to do this thing to counter him. And it's very efficient against a lot of players, even good ones. But as soon as you get against players like Sam, who is changing a lot his play style all the time, you won't be able to adapt yourself fast enough, you know, because with Super Sludge you can't aim lock, and therefore you have to predict everything. But if there are too many factors to predict, you're just lost and you can't predict these things anymore. And the thing is, Burb is relying a lot on predictions, and that's why it's easy to make a lot of factors as much as possible, so he won't be able to understand what is going on. Like this thing. What is he going to do? Especially if you make weird movements, unpredictable movements. In that case, that adds up to the range thing, the playstyle thing, and it makes it almost impossible for your opponent to find solutions to your problems. So that's all I'd say. Just gonna see his answer. But yeah, he's close from high tier, in my opinion. Very close from it. Do you have anything to say, Burb? You're welcome. Only two people watching. This is me and Burb, most likely. Sad. I will be able to improve aim over time to aiming, but for now, then I still rely on predicting. Yeah, I think so. You need you just need time for aim lock. Okay. Okay. Alright. I think that I can end this stream now. It was fun. I had a lot more lags than I expected, sadly, which made it very hard for me to play. I wasn't at ease at all. But it was still fun, and I'm glad I've been able to find some things to say and analyze. And thanks for your participation. Without you guys, I wouldn't have been able to make a stream at all. It would have been boring. So thank you everyone, and goodbye.